The Reds dropped the opening game of the series in Houston against the Astros to drop to 19-21 on the season. It is a little depressing at this point. They were 18-15, it seems like, not too long ago, and it looked like everything was starting to click, and then they fall apart. And there's been some good signs by this team, but there have also been some very negative ones. That series in Miami was disgusting. There's no reason they should have lost that. And I have to say this. I'm tired of seeing Graham Ashcraft late in games. You want to bring this motherfucker in when we are down 5 runs, have at it. But do not bring this guy in when we're up 1 run and it's a crucial goddamn game. I cannot take it no more. I'm sorry, Graham Ashcraft. I've watched you many years now, and it's the same story every time. 100% heart and effort with your pitches, but 5 ERA every time. I just can't with the guy. As for the lineup, we're going to be having Connor Joe in there today, making his debut, and I believe Will Benson will be making his season debut as well. Last year batted like a $187, but had 14 bombs, so I guess they're just looking for any kind of power and speed they can get in the lineup around Ellie right now, especially dealing with injury. Obviously, Jake Fraley going on the 10-day IL with that left calf tenderness, I believe, so it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Lux, Espinal, and Steer all in the lineup. I need to see more out of the top of this order, though. Like I said, Friedel's a good leadoff hitter, but McLean has not been playing well since the first week of the season. And De La Cruz, like I said, when you're a guy who's as speedy as he is, I'm sick and tired of seeing him chase sliders out of the zone. I'm sick and tired of seeing him trying to hit the ball 500 feet. This guy needs to figure out that if he just puts the ball in play, most of the time he's going to be safe. He's too fast. Okay, you get a little dribbler in the infield. For most players, they're getting thrown out. For Ellie, he's beating that out. So, again, put the ball in play. That's all I want to see. Lux has been good at that. So is Espinal at not striking out. They're kind of 2 guys you can kind of count on sometimes to put the ball in play at least, even if it's not going to be hard contact. You just expect them to make contact and make something happen. Steer, I know he's been playing through an injury, so he kind of gets a break from me. But last year wasn't very great either. You know, the 20 home runs, the run production was fine, but that batting average is terrible. He's got to figure out how to hit certain pitches, or else he's always going to have this hole in his bat that pitchers are going to expose. But this is also a young team, you know. You got to be patient. As for Stevenson, he just came back recently, and he's been slumping. He hit a home run, but at what point do you decide to go back to Jose Trevino? Because he's been batting tremendous. Wins has been good in the time he's played. Stevenson, so far, not so great. So when do you take him out of the lineup is my question. When do you say, you know what, we've seen enough of this guy? When do we finally do that? Because, you know, it was the same thing with India for years. Oh, he could be the Reds' next best thing. And then, you know, 10 home runs, 14 home runs, 240 averages. Just, he couldn't quite put it all together. I don't know. I don't know what's up. This lineup is very question marky right now. There's a lot of guys who have a lot of potential on this team, but they're not meeting it right now. They have in the past, and they're not right now. They need this win in Houston, all right? They had a tough challenge yesterday. That was a tough starter in Houston, Brown. But now I feel like they got to come out early and try to score runs and try to take a lead. They got to try to get a lead for Brady Singer, man, especially because, you know, he's not a Cy Young caliber pitcher. He's going to give up runs in his own respect. So, yeah, Reds, figure it out. 19-21 ain't it. Hope you guys enjoyed this ranting session about the Reds. But, yeah, I'm just a little disappointed, you know. How do you go from 3-7 to start the season to then 18-15, going over 500 by 3 games after being down 4 games, and now you're back to down 2 games under 500. It's just, you know, the mood swings of the season are here for the Cincinnati Reds.